Adjusting shutter timing when using CFV 100C digital back. This video will show you how to adjust the shutter timing when using CFV 100C digital back. First, press the lock button on the top of CFV 100C digital back and gently push the button right to detach the camera body from the digital back. Use a tool such as tweezers to remove the cap on the screw hole for shutter release rod adjustment. Use a T5 Torx screwdriver and put the screwdriver tip in the screw hole. Twist the screwdriver to adjust the depth of the shutter release rod. Turn the screwdriver clockwise to decrease the depth, and turn it counterclockwise to increase the depth. After adjustment, mount CFV 100C digital back to the V-System camera to capture a photo for testing. If the shutter timing is incorrect during testing, repeat the previous step for adjustment. After the shutter timing is adjusted appropriately, detach the digital back from the camera. Put the cap back on the screw hole, and then mount the digital back to the camera. Using CFV 100C digital back with a Hasselblad V-System camera. This video will show you how to use CFV 100C digital back with a Hasselblad V-System camera. First, detach the film magazine from the V-System camera. Take out the 907X camera body with CFV 100C digital back. Press the lock button on the top of the CFV 100C digital back and gently push the button right to detach the 907X camera body from the digital back. Mount CFV 100C digital back to the V-System camera. Press and hold the on-off button on the digital back for 2 seconds to power on the digital back. Press the menu button to enter camera settings. Tap Camera Body, and then select the model of the V-System camera. Select the 500C model. Then, you can connect a mechanical shutter cable and press the shutter release button to capture a photo for testing. Live View feature. After mounting CFV 100C digital back to the camera, connect a mechanical shutter cable to the shutter release button. Set the lens shutter at B mode and toggle the lever of the shutter release button to the T position. After winding, press and hold the on-off button of CFV 100C digital back to power on the camera. Press the menu button to enter camera settings. Tap Camera Body, and then select the model of the V-System camera. Press the menu button again to exit camera settings. On the home screen, tap the LV icon to enter the Live View mode. Press the shutter release button. The reflector of the camera rises, and the screen of the digital back displays the live view. Adjust the lens parameters and the focus. Press the menu button or browse button to exit the live view mode. Then you can adjust the shutter parameters. Toggle the lever of the shutter release button to the O position. Rewind the camera and press the shutter release button. After capturing, the photo will be displayed on the screen of CFV 100C digital back. Remote control shooting with CFV 100C digital back. First, power on the camera. Press the menu button to enter camera settings. Tap Wi-Fi, and then turn on Wi-Fi. Run Focus Mobile 2 on your iPad or iPhone. The detected nearby cameras are displayed. Tap the camera for connection. The camera receives a connection request. Tap Allow to confirm connection. A prompt appears asking whether to join the Wi-Fi network. Tap Join. Tap Remote in the top right corner to enter the live view mode. The app will display the live view. You can adjust the shooting parameters and tap the orange circle to capture a photo. In the app, you can also tap the thumbnails in the lower part of the screen to view the captured photos and tap the share icon to save the photos to the local album on your iPad or iPhone. To view the photos saved locally in the app, tap the return icon in the top left corner, and then tap Album. You can also select a saved photo to edit it in the app. Mounting a flash to CFV 100C digital back. Mount a flash to CFV 100C digital back. First, detach CFV 100C digital back from the camera and remove the top cover at the lock button. Mount the hot shoe adapter to the digital back. Mount the digital back to the camera. Then, mount a flash trigger to the hot shoe adapter. Take out the flash sync cable from the package of CFV 100C digital back. Connect one end of the cable to the flash sync input port at the bottom of the digital back, and the other end to the flash sync port of the lens. Adjust the shooting parameters and press the shutter release button to capture a photo with flash. Mount a ProPhoto on-camera flash to CFV 100C digital back. Take a ProPhoto A10 on-camera flash as an example. First, detach CFV 100C digital back from the 907X camera and remove the top cover at the lock button. Mount the hot shoe adapter to the digital back. Mount the digital back to the 907X camera. Then, mount the ProPhoto A10 flash to the hot shoe adapter and rotate the ring to lock the flash. Power on the camera and the flash. You can adjust the shooting parameters and flash parameters according to your shooting environment. Press the shutter release button to capture a photo. Then, you can press the browse button on the digital back to view the photo. Mount CFV 100C digital back to a technical camera. Taking an Alpha camera as an example. First, mount the Alpha back adapter, HAA MK2, to CFV 100C digital back. Then, mount the digital back to the Alpha 12 Plus camera. Take out the shutter sync cable. Connect one end of the cable to the lens of the Alpha camera and the other end to the flash sync input port of CFV 100C digital back. Live View feature. Enter camera settings. Tap Camera Body, and then select any Flash Sync. Wind the lens and toggle the shutter switch on the lens to open the shutter. Press the menu button on the digital back to return to the home screen of the camera. Tap the LV icon in the top left corner, and the camera enters the Live View mode. The digital back screen will display the live view. You can frame the view by performing operations such as adjusting the lens focus or shift. After framing, press the menu button on the digital back to exit the live view mode. Toggle the shutter switch on the lens to close the shutter. Press the shutter release button to capture a photo. You can check the photo on the screen of the digital back.